Hey everybody, welcome back to Board Games with the Family. It's review time of Paperback. Excuse the lovely decor behind me. I'm yet again in another hotel room. So, Paperback. I nearly didn't do this video because, to be honest, from the playthrough and from the style of game it is, I think it's going to be obvious whether or not it's a game you're going to enjoy. But I thought I may as well, especially there's some news that came out literally today, which I'll talk about towards the end of this short video. So, Paperback. It's obvious. If you don't like word games, then avoid Paperback. If the thought of playing a game of Scrabble fills you with dread, stay away from Paperback. If you don't like deck builders, stay away from Paperback. If, however, that you enjoy word games and you enjoy deck builders, by all means check it out. It's fairly novel, ironically, deck builder, in that it's a self-contained box. No expansions that I know of, that I can think of. This is it. This is what you get. There's none of this, more and more decks, more and more expansions that you have to keep up with. So it's a nice, light, fairly easy, unthreatening entry into the world of deck builders if you're new to that. Component-wise, I love this packaging. It's small, it's cute, you can go on the shelf and probably that way up maybe, and it looked like a pile of books. The artwork is just the artwork they use in the game, and if you pop the lid off, everything is really nicely stored in there. Foam kind of dividers to protect it, wooden cubes go on top, rule book goes in the middle, at the side, everything's there. Doesn't take up any shelf space, or hardly any shelf space at all. What more do you want? So, let's talk about who this is for. I'd say it's really for anybody who enjoys word games, particularly. Now, I originally backed this on Kickstarter because I kind of had an idea that somehow I could use this to help my 6-year-old with his spelling, with his vocabulary. Having played this now, I think that's going to be a bit too adventurous. His spelling isn't nearly good enough to even start playing this, let alone compete with it. However, it's a relatively small box. Just in case it looks much bigger than it is, kind of next to my head. It's really small. This will go on a shelf. It can go in my bag. It can sit in the car, and it will stay there. So I think in a couple of years, when he's 8, 9, that kind of time, he can start to be able to spell properly. Then we can get this out. We can probably start with the co-op game, so I can help him that way. So yeah, if you've got very young children, not for them clearly. If you've got slightly older children, coming up to teenagers, maybe teenagers, I think this would be a really, really good addition. Also, I'm really quite interested in playing this with my mum. She doesn't particularly play games, but she loves crosswords. She loves playing Scrabble. She's always on Words with Friends on the iPad. I think she could really enjoy this. So that's who this game is for. I think anybody who likes word games, the deck building stuff is almost an add-on, and there's none of this. Normally deck building I think works off combos. I'm not sure that's true necessarily in this game. This is more about getting cards that you think will help you be able to build words. Anyway, enough about that. I think it's. I've spoken for 3.5 minutes now, telling you what you probably already knew. If you don't like Scrabble, stay away from Paperback. However, what I wanted to mention was, when I did the very first video, the rules overview, I stated that this was Kickstarter only and wasn't going to be available retail. So Tim Towers, there's his name, put out an update today saying that's still true. He's sold out of his print run now. However, although he's not going to go retail, he is going to do a pre-order service. So he's put up a website, and I will provide the link in the show notes below. If he gets, I think he said 500 people who's interested, he will do another print run. So if you're interested, go to the link below. Click on that, do whatever it says. I just want to clarify, I have no dog in this fight, if you like. I've got no incentive for this. I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting any kickbacks or anything like that. It's just literally, if you thought you're interested, today he's announced he is going to do a pre-order service. So if he can get 500 people, he will do another print run. So if you're interested, click on the link, do what it says, register your interest. I have no idea what it costs. I have no idea where he's going to ship to. but I just thought I'd make you aware that that service is available. Anyway, so that's enough for me. That's enough for Paperback. Really good game if it's your kind of thing. That's all for me. Take care.